Hello there. In this video, we will be going over foods to avoid if you have arthritis. When it comes to managing arthritis, diet plays a crucial role. By avoiding certain foods that can aggravate arthritis, you can reduce inflammation and pain and improve your overall quality of life. But it's important to note that everyone's body and dietary needs are different. So it's always best to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian before making any drastic changes to your diet. Gluten-containing foods. Gluten is a protein found in many grains, and it can be particularly problematic for people with arthritis. When gluten is consumed, it causes an inflammatory response in the body, which can lead to arthritis, especially in the joint. This is why it's important for people with arthritis to avoid gluten-containing foods, such as wheat, barley, and rye. But it's not just limited to breads and pastas. Gluten can be found in a variety of foods such as soups, sauces, and processed snacks. It's important to be mindful of what you are eating and check labels for gluten-containing ingredients. In some cases, gluten can be hidden in ingredient lists under names like wheat flour, maltodextrin, and even natural flavor. Instead of gluten-containing grains, try alternatives like quinoa, buckwheat, or almond flour. These substitutes may not taste exactly like their original counterparts, but they are gluten-free, and they will provide much-needed nutrients for healthy joints, such as antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Some people with gluten sensitivity or celiac disease may also have cross-reaction with other grains such as oats, spelt, and kamut. It's important to consult with a healthcare professional to check if this applies to you. Foods high in salt. Salt is often used to flavor food and make it taste better, but too much of it can cause you to retain water, which can lead to swollen joints and other health problems. This is especially concerning for people with arthritis, as swollen joints can make it harder to move around and exercise. Excess sodium intake can also raise blood pressure, which is a risk factor for heart disease. It's important to be mindful of how much salt you're eating and drinking every day. Look at food labels and try to choose low-salt options. Try to use herbs, spices, and citrus juice to flavor your food instead. And make sure you're getting enough potassium from other sources like fruits and vegetables. Potassium helps balance the effects of sodium and can help lower blood pressure. If you're over 50, make sure to talk with your doctor about ways to reduce the amount of sodium in your diet and make sure your potassium levels are where they should be. Certain vegetable oils. Some vegetable oils can be a problem for people with arthritis because they contain high amounts of omega-6 fatty acids and low amounts of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-6 fatty acids promote inflammation, while omega-3 fatty acids fight it. When the balance is off between these two types of fats, your body can't properly respond to inflammation or other inflammatory signals in your body. This can lead to joint pain and stiffness, and even worse, it can make your joints more susceptible to damage from other sources like injury or surgery. Instead of using vegetable oils, try olive oil, macadamia nut oil, or macadamia nut oil. These oils are rich in monounsaturated fats, which are beneficial for reducing inflammation and improve heart health. Processed meats. Processed meats like lunch meat, sausages, hot dogs, and even canned meat can make your arthritis worse because they contain nitrates, which are preservatives that can cause inflammation in your body. Processed meats are also high in sodium and saturated fats, which can increase the risk of heart disease and raise blood pressure. Eating processed meats regularly can also increase the risk of certain cancers. To avoid this, try eating natural meats instead, like organic chicken breasts, lean sirloin steak, or organic turkey breast. These meats are leaner and don't have all the additives and preservatives in them like processed meats. You can also try fish, as it is a good source of omega-3 fatty acids, which can help to reduce inflammation and improve heart health. Consider incorporating more plant-based protein sources such as beans, lentils, and peas to your diet. Refined carbs. Refined carbohydrates are foods that have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients, such as white bread, pasta, and pastries. When you eat these types of foods, they can lead to inflammation and spike in blood sugar level. This can cause joint pain and stiffness, especially if you're already struggling with arthritis. Eating refined carbohydrates can also increase your risk of developing other chronic conditions such as type 2 diabetes and heart disease. They are also high in calories and low in nutrients, which can lead to weight gain. To avoid this pain and discomfort, it's best to eat whole grains instead of refined ones. Whole grains contain more fiber than refined grains and can help control blood sugar level. Whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, oats, and barley are good options. They are also rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals which support overall health. Eating whole grains can also keep you feeling full and satisfied, which can help to reduce cravings for refined carb. Additionally, incorporating more whole food like fruits, vegetables, and legumes in your diet can increase your fiber intake, which can improve digestion and support healthy weight management. Processed cheeses. Processed cheeses are high in sodium, which can lead to inflammation and pain. They are also high in saturated fats, which can increase the risk of heart disease. Additionally, many processed cheeses contain artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives, which can be harmful to health. To avoid this, try opting for natural cheeses like cheddar, Gouda, or feta cheese instead. These cheeses are lower in sodium and higher in nutrients than processed cheeses. They also have a more natural and complex flavor which can enhance the taste of your food. You can also try other cheese alternatives such as non-dairy options like almond or soy-based cheese, which are lower in saturated fat and cholesterol, and can provide similar taste and texture to dairy cheese and texture to dairy cheese. Processed foods in general. Processed foods are high in sodium, preservatives, and artificial ingredients that can increase inflammation in the body, which can exacerbate arthritis. Processed foods are often high in calories, low in nutrients, and can cause weight gain, which can put stress on the joints. Eating whole foods that are minimally processed will be beneficial for you. Whole food like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and lean proteins are nutrient-dense and will help to provide the necessary vitamins and minerals to support your joint health. These foods are also lower in calories and can help you maintain a healthy weight, which is good for your overall health and joints. It's also important to note that in addition to avoiding these foods, it's also important to maintain a healthy body weight, as being overweight or obese can put additional stress on your joints and exacerbate arthritis symptoms. In summary, managing arthritis through diet can be a helpful tool to reduce inflammation and pain. It's essential to be mindful of the foods you are consuming, avoiding processed and high-sodium foods. Try to focus on a balanced diet that includes whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. As always, it's best to talk to a healthcare professional or registered dietitian